So, here's the video I promised I'd make yesterday. It's January the 5th. It's about 6 p.m. at night right now. I mean, on the bright side, it is starting to get dark a little later. Originally, it got dark at 4:30. Now it gets dark at 5, but you know, still pretty much dark most of the evening and the early morning. Not like summer, which holy fuck, it's been 4 months since summer ended. Can you believe that? Like 2024 is already over. It's already 2025 and I'm going back to school tomorrow. I mean, I don't want to. I don't give a shit about the subject. I don't give a shit about any of my classes. I'm not interested in, you know, having to deal with a mountain of homework that I'd much rather flush down the toilet, every night, but I mean, either I go to school and do a bunch of stuff I hate, but actually use my brain and, finally start talking to people again face to face, or I continue rotting at home, accomplishing virtually nothing. I'm basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. But, I don't have a choice, right? I have to go back. I also had a talk earlier with Fred today. That was fun. We didn't really say much. Well, we didn't really say anything that was particularly interesting. We just, went over old memories, as we always do. He showed me some writing that he did back from like 2019 or some shit, or 2020, something like that. I don't really remember. I was still writing my book at the time, and I got him to lend me a hand, and holy fuck. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It's only been like, what, like 4 or 5 years, but it feels like 10 or 20. It feels like it's been forever since I was 16. Since the time of when I was, yeah, I guess my best years were, my best years were 14 to 15, and then 16 till 16 till 18. Those are my best years. In between 15 and 16 was pretty shit, but I'm not going to go over that. Yeah, I can still I can still remember how the classrooms looked and how they smelled and how like I don't know, like it was warm, especially the summer, right? And everybody was, dressed in their summer clothes, right? The the girls like to dress in, jean shorts and flip-flops and sandals and Crocs and whatever, and the guys were all wearing t-shirts and shorts and, you know, yeah, we were young and dumb. We'd fucking, get out of school, and while I took the bus, meanwhile, everybody else would, cluster together in their own little social groups and start yapping away, or I don't know, across the street to the parking lot, and a lot of people just started driving, so usually their folks, would be there waiting for them. They get in the car, drive home, all that crap. Again, another milestone I missed out on, but you know how it is. In a way, I don't mean to sound dramatic, but it kind of feels like, it's just the end of an era. Like 2025 just kind of really feels like, hey, your youth is behind you. I don't know why. It just feels right now. It just really feels like I've truly hit like that, like old phase, the old adult phase that like okay. I guess I finally feel like I've completely mentally and emotionally matured. Especially since I've had, about 8 months or so to kind of reflect and think about everything I've done, which is not a bad thing, but at the same time, there's obviously a lot of regret. I mean, I've said this before, but it's Yeah, it really does feel too late, you know? Like, it was only like a few weeks or about a month ago that that I truly realized just how much I never had. I mean, I was aware, last year and about 2 years ago of how much I'd missed out on, but like, now since I feel like my emotional mental development has reached its, capacity, shall we say, my brain is finally caught up, in age. It's like, wow, it's just really hitting all at once. Just like, holy fuck, like it's, and I guess just 2024 ending so fast and like, fuck, bro, like, fuck. I don't know. I just all the memories are starting to really flood back now, just come back now, and it feels bad. It really does, Just I said this to Fred today too. Like I had hope once. I had dreams. I still believed in the blue pill, and that was nice. It was nice to be able to lie to myself, but I can't anymore. I can't do it. And it does not feel good. That's all I can say. I'm sorry if so far everything I'm saying is a jumbled mess. I'm kind of trying to sort out all the emotions that are attempting to cave my brain in. Yeah, it's all coming back now, just other people were driving at 16. I had to wait 2 years, and a lot of people got their own cars around 17, 18, and I still have nothing. I still don't have a car. Don't have the money for one anyway. Everybody else was, getting together, going to friends' houses and partying and doing stupid shit last couple years, including, grade 11 and 12. And I wasn't. I just sat at home on my computer and, you know, even if I wanted to go out, there was no one to go out with. And, the classic situation of where the fuck are you going out? Why don't you go study? Which is, really turned out great. Like I'm fucked now. It just didn't make a difference. Obviously, missing out on the whole teen love thing. Like it's not like a crucial milestone, but it would have been nice, Like I'm just so jaded and bitter, and I guess you could say I'm too black-pilled to really bother trying with women anymore. It's like, yeah. Tajana, he's another black pill YouTuber. He made a video about this. He's made multiple videos about this. How teenage life is kind of important, right? Like high school romances to get you practice. Help you understand what it's like. How to I guess find the one later on in life. And it's like I never had that, but I guess I never was going to, right? And again, Chloe, I mentioned her thousands of times. We were never going to get together at all, but would have been nice if we ended off on a better note instead of her ghosting me and me acting like a loon, Could have parted as friends or something, and I guess, I just never got any closure. I mean, I have gotten my closure, but I had to figure that out for myself. And yeah, just going back now to school does not feel good. All my pals, well, my pals, quote unquote, massive air quotations, they'll be going back with experience, with knowledge in the field, and all of nothing, and they'll obviously look down on me, and even if they don't admit it, humans are hierarchical creatures. We're always judging each other over how much better or lesser we are. I mean, these guys haven't contacted me in pretty much 8 months, right? All of them. Two of them have talked to me recently. I'll call them Neil and Tara, and they only talk to me, to ask me for help. That's it. Like that's it. I wasn't always the one initiating the conversations. Like pretty much all my friendships after like all of my friendships, like all the friends that I have now, I pretty much made them like during like high school. Like most of them, right? I made during elementary school. Just ever since then, it's just like, oh yeah, like the fucking blue pill, especially boomer advice, like just go out and touch grass, bro, go make friends, bro. It's like, where? I don't have a fucking car. I'm a loser. I can't even match up to these people. And it's always me trying to carry the conversation. Like pretty much every chick I've talked to, right? Every chick I've talked to has either forgotten me or ghosted me. All the guys, right? I'm always the one trying to maintain the conversation, trying to keep the ball rolling. They just never seem to care. And I'm not saying, it might not, it might be my fault. Maybe I'm just too socially shitty, but it just, after a while, it just fucking crushes the shit out of you. It just squeezes the life out of you, and it's already fucking January of 2025. It's like, I'll be fucking another year older soon. It's like, fuck off. I think that's what I've been trying to say this whole video. It's just like, why is time going so fast? I barely even got to be young, and it went snap like this. My teenage years, my youth sucked. It was garbage. My life as a kid, especially, was horrible. I'm not going to go into details, but I was pretty much screamed at all the time and told I was useless and unwanted. And now, even though that doesn't really happen as much, I still feel very much useless and unwanted. Like, I'm already in my fucking 20s. I'll be like 30 soon. And then it'll be really over. Not that I think I'll, somehow magically, I don't know, figure it all out or get lucky and find a hot chick or land a job I always wanted or some shit between now and 30. I'm just saying, when you're 30, just accept your lot, give up. It's done. You're done. You're too old. As like a loser, as a black pillar anyway. If you're a normie, yeah, sure, keep trying. You might have a chance, but I'm not a normie. It's like everyone else is on factory settings and I've got a fucking glitch, and maybe that makes me wiser than people in certain aspects, like the whole money is made up, political power is made up, right? Your leaders are shafting you and you don't even do anything about it. But also really stupid in other senses. It's like I can't even get a fucking job, and if you don't have a job, you can't pay the bills and survive. And it's like, fuck off. I guess just recently, just with how quickly 2024, went by and ended, just it's really just hitting home just how cooked I am. Like that "It's Over" video is I pretty much said it. It really is over for me. I'll probably be alone for the rest of my life. Go to work, come home and cope, run errands on the weekends and also cope, and live in a shitty little apartment because none of us are going to be able to afford to buy a house, especially not someone like me. And as Squidward once said, we do this for 40 years and then we die. Yeah, that'll be it. Yep. All the shit they promised me, when I was a starry-eyed kid and I bought it hook, line, and sinker, none of it will come to pass. I'll always have nothing. I feel like I've already felt everything I could ever felt. From now on, it'll just be lesser versions of what I felt before. I said that to Fred, and I mean, even he agreed, so that's something. When even a normie agrees with you, that's mega brutal, bro. Fuck. And yeah, recently, I'll admit, I started thinking about Chloe again. Like, missing her a little bit. Not as much, though. I've kind of, gotten numb to it. But, recently, I was, she made a couple posts on socials. And, she changed her profile picture. And, I remember it was, a day or two ago. I was scrolling through my feed, and I saw it. And I'm like, holy fuck, you look hot as shit. Right? Neuron activation. Right? Again, this will probably, dissipate. And by the time I'm in my late 20s, I won't care about, women anymore. But right now, my body's like, haha, fuck you, sex drive. But I just looked at that picture and I was like, fuck, damn, look at those curves, yo. And then, the black pill came to collect and I was like, well, nope, no. You're gonna die alone. So that's nice. And I'm not saying like I want to like, fuck a chick or something. Like no, even something as simple as I don't know. It's like hey, let's just sit on the couch and watch TV, or yo, the snow's falling outside. Why don't we take a nice walk? But no, no, nothing. And yeah, I know this video is already 15 minutes. It's already the 15-minute mark. If you're still watching, like genuinely congratulations. This is going to be a bit of a longer video because I do have a lot to say, and it kind of just feels like the end of an era for me. I think tomorrow I'm finally gonna quit playing Call of War. I've still been playing it up to this point, but school starting, I have to lock in. Fuck. How did I get so old? And so fast too. Like, I mean, I'm not that old, but like I feel like I'm 50. Where does the time go, huh? Where does it go? Right out the window, Lincoln Park. Yeah, I guess. Not sure what else there is to say now. Maybe there isn't anything else to say. I think I pretty much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the whole war thing these past 8 months, I really thought it would blow up at multiple points. Yeah, it never happened. Fuck that. My last hope, which was some kind of massive calamity, boom, crushed, deflated. My hopes are all gone. I think I've finally just recently, just especially today, I just accepted it. I'm done. This is as good as it gets. You had your fun, and now you just gotta ride out the endless miserable routine that you'll be doing until God comes and strikes you down. That's it. This is it. You had your peak. You're done. You'll just be another NPC, 9 to 5, wondering where it all went wrong, and you won't be able to do a damn thing about it. It's over. It really is over. Yeah. Oh, well. I suppose more or less a lot of you guys have, you guys came to that conclusion a lot earlier than I did. I guess, just finally my turn to catch up with the rest of you guys. It's like, hey, we're all in the same boat now. We've all accepted our fates. I'm really not looking forward to school tomorrow. I might make another video tomorrow, because I only have one class. And I'll tell you about the first day and how lame it was, probably, but that's it. Damn, man. It's only in my dreams am I somebody. Only in my dreams am I free, My dreams I've got a dog and a cabin. I finally have some peace, and it's like I'm taking Fred hunting, or we're motorbiking through like the Alps or some shit, and I'm alive. I actually have some fucking choice into what I want to do. Only in my dreams. I'm sure, you guys have felt the same way too, but that's all I have now. That's my last cope. My dreams, my fantasies. Even though after they're done, I'm made very and even more painfully aware of just how impossible they are. Imagine me now just, going back to my 14 or 16-year-old self, and you're just telling him, hey man, the future sucks. You're fucked. Don't end up like me. That'll be the best case scenario, when I'm older. I'll just go up to all the neighborhood kids and be like, kid, let me teach you something about adult life. And just warn them, especially the sub 5 one, just get a hammer in their head. You're fucked. You're fucked. But, maybe you can still, I guess, live a decent life. Just so here's how, take it from me. Take it from me. My life is over, but maybe you have a chance. Also, I think I did mention this yesterday, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm writing a small book, a test run. I'm going to publish it on Kindle probably tomorrow once I'm done editing and putting on the finishing touches. I should have finished the whole thing like yesterday, but I didn't because lazy and whatever. Holy fuck, 20 minutes. So I'll paste the link in description when I do send it out, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys about it in my video tomorrow. So if you're interested, check it out, leave a review. Yeah, I guess. Oh man, it is so over, man, and it just feels so bad right now. I'm already in my 20s. I was a dumb kid like 5 seconds ago, just 5 seconds ago, like 5 seconds ago I was still in fucking like grade six. That's as far back as I can remember. It was 5 seconds ago I was still in sixth grade. Me and Fred watching the other kids, play soccer on the field. Like now, fuck, man. If there's one thing more brutal than the circumstances you're born into, it's time. Time takes it all away, and I'm out of time. See you in hell, boys.